I was having coffee with a friend one day who had just had her second baby, and we were spending a lot of time admiring this new little person, and I was holding him and he was getting lots of attention. And in the meantime, her toddler was just sort of walking around, looking around at the scene, maybe being a bit naughty to try to get some attention too. And at one point in our visit, he walked up to the baby and he said, "Baby, go home." And he pointed to his mom's stomach. And the two of us burst out laughing because that's pretty funny stuff that this toddler just said. But what he really meant was, I don't like that this baby's getting so much attention. And that's really the heart of the issue. It's not that they don't like the baby or they have any sort of ill feelings towards the baby. It's just that the baby is dominating a lot of mom's attention. And mom is their favorite person, right? Up until now, they've had mom all to themselves. So you can see it makes logical sense that this new little person taking up so much of mom's time is going to be a bit upsetting for them. So I want to give you a few tips today for dealing with that situation in the best way possible. Now, the first thing is there's no way around this, right? There's going to be a little bit of upset for your toddler. It usually shows up in one of two ways: a regression around sleep or a regression around potty training. So if, for example, you put your little one down at 7 p.m. and normally he goes to sleep happily on his own, you can expect that there's going to be a little bit of protest for the first week, two, maybe even the first month, as your toddler gets used to this new little person being a part of the family. And what happens then for a lot of parents is they feel so guilty, right? You think, oh, we just really rocked his world. We brought this new human into the family. He's feeling insecure. And so they use that guilt to start letting boundaries shift and slide, and rules aren't rules anymore, and you're giving in to ridiculous demands because you want to keep him happy and you want to show him that everything is fine. But by doing that, what you're actually doing is making him feel even more insecure, right? Because now rules aren't even rules anymore. Boundaries aren't boundaries. Mom's giving in to all my ridiculous requests, and they start to feel more and more insecure. And what happens when they feel more insecure? They start behaving even more badly. The behavior becomes worse because they're looking for the boundary. They want to see how far can I push you? And they'll keep pushing until you show them that that's far enough. So make sure you hang on tight to your boundaries, to your rules, to your expectations for this person, and that's going to help actually get them through this transition. Now, one way you can alleviate some of your guilt in a positive way is to carve out a little bit of one-on-one time, but just you and your toddler. Baby is nowhere to be seen, baby's napping, baby's with dad, and you're just having some dedicated one-on-one time with your toddler. Even if you can just carve out half an hour every day. Maybe you go for some ice cream, or you go to the park, or you spend time reading together or playing with trucks, whatever it is that your child enjoys. That's really going to help both make you feel better, right? And also just remind your toddler that he's still a very important person to you, that your love for him has not changed at all, and just give him a little bit of reassurance that he's still a really important person to you. All right, so I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Sleep well.